In this video, you'll learn how to erase artwork using the eraser tool. Then you'll learn how to cut artwork to create different paths and shapes using the scissors tool. You can open this file from the practice files for this tutorial if you want to follow along. Now to start with, the handle parts that appear between these lines needs to be removed so that text you're going to put here is more readable. You can use the eraser tool to erase content. Now you want to select them first because erasing with the eraser tool only affects selected artwork. Also, know that the eraser tool in Illustrator is only meant to erase vector artwork like shapes and paths, not raster images you place in Illustrator. With the selection tool selected in the tools panel on the left, click one of the green handle shapes. Pressing the Shift key, click the other handle shape to select them both. To zoom into the selected artwork, choose View, Zoom In a few times. To erase, select the eraser tool in the tools panel on the left. When you move the pointer out into the document, the circle and crosshair you see indicate the size of the eraser. So press and drag across the green handles here to erase part of them. Then try pressing and dragging across the line down here, and notice it looks like it's erasing, but when you release the mouse button, nothing happens. That's because the line isn't selected. Now you can also erase in a straight line. This is really useful when erasing along an edge, for instance. To erase in a straight line, you press the Shift key. So pressing the Shift key, press and drag across here to erase straight across. Release the mouse button and then the key. Now don't worry about it being perfect. If you want to undo what you did, you can always choose Edit, Undo Eraser, and then try it again. Do the same down here with the Shift key held down. After you're finished, release the Shift key and drag across the rest of the green handle shapes in the middle to remove them. Now to temporarily lock the handles so you don't accidentally select or move them later, choose Object, Lock, Selection. Another way to edit vector artwork is to cut shapes and paths to create new ones. You'll remove the center part of this line between the handles. Now to do that, you'll cut this single path into 3 separate paths using the scissors tool so you can delete the middle path. Now to cut this line, you're going to select it first. So select the selection tool and click to select this line. Then drag it down a little bit so it's easier to see. To select the scissors tool in the tools panel on the left, press and hold on the eraser tool to show the other tools. The scissors tool is meant to cut a path into multiple paths or cut a shape at a point. So select the scissors tool and click on the path here to cut it. Now, I know it's hard to tell, but this path is now cut into 2 different length paths. Click over here to cut the path on the right, and there are now 3 paths. Now you'll select the middle path and delete it. Select the selection tool, click away from the artwork, then click on the center path to select it. Press Backspace or Delete to remove it, and drag each of the remaining paths up here. To see the whole design again, choose View, Fit Artboard and Window. To finish this, drag this Nowhere text into the area where you erased. The tools and methods you just learned can be used to create all kinds of artwork. For instance, you could create a cloud by drawing a circle, then erasing parts of it with the eraser tool. Try editing some of the paths with the eraser and scissors tool and see what you come up with.